Saturday, 84 on Sunday, and then we've got the rain coming in, and we'll get back to the pleasant weather, but for the time being, we're talking some rain totals today. We did have a little bit up in Spencer, over 1/10 of an inch there, but everyone else very light. So if you do have those potted plants, you're probably going to have to give them a watering today because the rain isn't doing a whole lot. Some people are getting under some heavier rain. Notice it's in the northern half of the state right now, and it's continuing to push off to the northeast. Lightning tracker is on. It's not showing anything right now, but there are some light to moderate rain showers just passing on through Butler County into Butler County right now. Iowa Falls, Hardin County, you guys are getting some of the heavier rain. So what's happening? Well, we have this low and it is just traipsing through the state right now. It's going to continue to push off to the northeast. There will be some thunderstorms firing up later on today, mainly east of the metro and north as well. Taking a look as that cold front is pushing on through, it is much chillier up to the northwest. They're going to top out in the 50s today. It's cooler here in the metro, but not near what they're experiencing just a few counties off to the northwest. So taking a look at where our temperatures, that puts us at 68. We already hit 70 today. This is kind of a drop back of a couple of degrees. 52 in Algona, but check out Ottumwa, 75 and beautiful. Skycam does show those clouds hanging out overhead. Expect them to stay overhead today and most of the night tonight. 68 degrees with those calm winds. Now later on today, that's not going to be the case. As this low swings on out of the state, we're going to start to see these speedier winds moving into the metro area and spreading off to the northeast. So plan on a much windier afternoon than what we've seen. See these wind speeds here. As we go through the evening hours, we're still going to have that wind around. So not the quietest of sleeping, but temperatures, they will be comfortable through the afternoon. And if you're in the metro and southern half of the state, do expect mostly dry conditions. Here's a look on the hour by hour. See those storms firing up in the afternoon, to the middle part of the afternoon. They'll continue to push off to the east northeast. Now there is a chance that some of these could be severe, pretty isolated that they would be severe, and wind and hail would be the biggest threats with these storms. They will continue to push off to the east. Clouds remain, but slowly but surely west to east. Those clouds will start to push on out through the overnight hours. As we go through the morning, we're going to continue to see more sunshine build through the state. We will continue to see it if this graphic will just stay with me. It doesn't look like it really wants to stay with me today. So we're going to see if we can get to something else because it's frozen right now. But as we get into the latter half of the day, most of the rain is going to fall off to the northeast. 1/4 inch in Waterloo. You get under some of those stronger storms, you could pick up a 1/2 inch of rain, but expect to stay dry in the metro. Storms mainly north and east of the metro, windier this afternoon, so plan on those winds picking up if you're going to be out at the ball field later on this evening. Tonight, 44. Skies dry out as those storms push off to the east. It will be windy the first half of the night, not so bad the second half of the night, and that 8-day forecast shows beautiful spring weather. It will be dry for the Grand Blue by Mile tomorrow, and windows can be open.